Sai,
Brago.
you ready for this one?
I am ready, brother.
One Piece chapter 1179. Nerona'S descends. Sai, what was the last chapter like this that had this clamor, this hype, these expectations before it dropped? Can you remember?
Gear 5th. Gear 5th was the last time that, the community was so excited, so rallied behind the theories, the speculations, just the anticipation even. Like, I genuinely think Gear 5th was like the last hype chapter we had that's on this level.
Yeah, the closest thing I can think of is like just small hype moments, be like Shanks.
Yeah,
Kid
yeah.
And like mural chapter, like things like that like, elevate, but not to this level. Not where people that I know that aren't even caught up, they're like, yo, is One Piece over? Is it done? I'm hearing a lot of stuff about like Emu and like, I'm like, no, One Piece isn't over. I don't think it's gonna be over for a while, but it's pretty hype. So it's just one of them chapters, man.
We got
one of them chapters.
The Aura Monster showing up. And it's something that like we expected it, right? We all expected Emu to be badass. But this is One Piece. This is One Piece. There's always gonna be like a goofy, quirky trait. Maybe the design is kind of silly. But here, Oda locked in. Like I said it before, I'll say it again. It feels like Emu isn't even a One Piece character.
That's a fact. And every now and again, Oda does this. I think I felt the same when I saw King initially. It's like, whoa!
Like the face?
The face, yeah. Because speculation at first is like, oh, there's something under there. Oda's gonna troll. Kingdom was just being beautiful, man. So, was pleasantly surprised by Emu. Who would have thought? Cool aura farming designs, it just works.
It does. It puts asses in seats. Like, that's the thing, right? People are like, oh, it's not all about aura and hype moments. Brother, this is the most talked about chapter in a long time. I mean, people don't like it, or they don't like that realization, but it is true, man. We need shit like this.
The chapters that pop off the most, either like chapters like this where it's like insane reveals, cool designs, or major fights and matchups, right? Where Shanks versus Kid, Law versus Blackbeard, like things like that. I know, One Piece isn't the battle shonen, but I think it's still important to have hype moments. And the thing is, this chapter had a little bit of everything, right? It wasn't even really fights. It's just like we finally get to see 8 years later, almost 8 years later, what that thing was that was walking with the bounty posters, right? It was like, what the hell is this? Bounty posters, a strange room, a big straw hat, frozen. What?
Still not explained.
That's not explained as yet. Then this person asked for Vivi. Wanted to destroy Lelouch because it was close by. We're like, who is this thing? Emu. House Nerona descends. I don't want to spend too much time here, Sai. I know these are your peoples.
My peoples?
Yamato and Ace.
Oh, God. Oh, please.
The Mountain God.
I thought you were going to say the God Knights, but yeah, it's so funny. I read spoilers, and, usually we have like a full description of the chapter. Let me tell you, man, this week, the leakers did not give two Fs about the cover page. Like, no mention of it whatsoever. When I read the chapter for the first time, I was kind of jump scared by Yamato and Ace. I was like, whoa, what are they doing here?
What are they doing here?
Yeah, dude. Love Yamato, man.
When you see Ace nowadays, how do you feel?
Just whatever.
You don't feel anything anymore? It's kind of over it?
Yeah, I'm kind of over it. I think of you in a weird way because, your channel's B.D.A. Brago the Ace.
I still feel weird. I feel a little weird still. It's just a little.
He's
Damn.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let sleeping dogs lie. I don't know.
It's like, damn. Like, Oda keeps peddling Ace in front of us, like, oh.
No, I
by the
swear to
way.
God, there's going to be a flashback later where there's some Knight of God that fought Ace in the past. Like, every
Yeah.
arc, Ace just keeps on coming back. He's a damn ghost.
He's a well-traveled man.
A
Well-traveled.
ghost? We heard about him last time.
Well-traveled,
Egghead.
man.
Oh, he beat Hanafuda. He beat a warlord. What? Okay, cool. New plot point, by the way.
He got around.
Yeah, and then we got to Wano. Oh, yeah, he knew Tama, by the way. It's like, damn, dude, like, where's he not been?
Ace was the man.
He was.
But no, a cool cover art request. Just don't really care. Let's get to the chapter. All right.
Get the hell out of here, please.
Let's get us the fuck out of here. Great Emu. Did I hear you correctly? When Emu talked about going to marry Joa, I said the Gorosei are not gonna like this. Because this is them, or Emu basically saying, all right, I gotta do this myself. Okay, this is me. I can't put it in you guys' hands anymore. But now I see at the beginning of the chapter, seeing Emu's fit, I'm like, ugh. Why do you wear this all day?
Wait, what?
For what reason?
The black robe? The black
black
silhouette thing?
robe with just the eyes out?
Maybe it's comfy, dude. I mean, hey, don't knock it till you try it.
It's like a Snuggie?
Yeah, it's like a Snuggie for him. He's warm in there, man.
But it doesn't, okay, so now I'm thinking, that thing at the top, is that where his tail is?
I think it's a crown still. I feel like this might be Emu's real body. What we see at the end of the chapter, I feel like that's just like his hybrid form.
This is like Emu's walk around.
Yeah. But when he like de-transforms, he's like this black blob shadow crown thing. There's still probably a
The
face
eyes
down
remain
there,
the
but
same too.
yeah.
Yeah. The Gorosei, they pop out like, yo, what do you mean? We're like, what are you trying to do? Right? And they say, like, you're going to go to Elbaf yourself? Like, you're going to descend to the lower realm? And at first it comes off as like, you're going to go down there? Like, oh, why would you? And say what you want, man. You know, you can call him a bum, you know, call him a merchant, a regen merchant. He got packed up by rocks with his child and his wife in his hand. You know, the hero of nothing. All propaganda.
The hero of nothing is crazy, dude. That's a cool title, though. The hero of nothing.
That's what Garling is at this point. But, man, he has aura.
He does.
And, you know, you ever watch a movie and then the thing happens where, like, the person's talking and then they look away and then they go back and the person's not there anymore? You ever like think of like how they kind of scamper away? Like,
oh yeah, they like run really quickly.
like when I'm watching Halloween, and like when Michael Myers is like walking, I'm like, I'm sure he ran at some
and then he like
point,
slows down when you like look at him. Yeah.
When the camera goes back, he's like, I've been walking the entire time.
It's funny.
It feels like Garling was just outside the door, just like. Okay, it's my cue.
Yeah, they're talking about it.
There's no time for idleness.
He doesn't like hang around these geezers, man.
He's showing out. He's a new employee. He's passionate. He's engaged. This is like centuries,
he doesn't have
bro.
any
They've been doing this for a
fright.
while.
You know, like that's the thing too. You think like, oh, new Gorosei member, he's gonna be, you know, kind of chill, test the water. No, dude, he's coming in with his, you know, his D on the table. Like, yo, like there's no time for idleness, boys. Come on.
You got to think about it as well. From what we've seen, he is a disciplinarian for celestial dragons.
Yeah.
Right? So he's probably looking at these guys like, I can kill you. Like, I'm not scared. Like, we're on the same level, boys. And from what we know, he's been a soldier for a long time. Right? So it's just a different life altogether. But I had mentioned, I think that Emu needed Garling maybe hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
Like
somebody to say, hey, go outside. You want to go?
Let's
go.
do it.
Do it, man.
It's time. Right? I like how he kind of not hyped himself up, but kind of threw Shamrock a bone. Like, I mean,
I mean,
Shamrock's
that's his
returning.
son, dude. It reminds me of like the Shanks panel. Remember, he's like, "Oh, my son Shanks, anything you want." Like, he loves his boys, man. I like it.
I think he loves himself. Because it's a nod to himself, too. Like, Shamrock showed
It's
up,
the
and that
bloodline.
helped quell it.
Like, how
yeah,
could
he's
you
like,
not hype up your bloodline, your son, your brother, you? Like,
he's so good.
No, like,
He's
we
so good.
are those boys, man. Shamrock
get it.
came
I
home,
get
he
it.
settled it.
I'm not mad at it, man. I get it. He's
get
like,
it.
yeah, Shamrock came home and, helped quell matters, but,
My son has like a college PhD. I mean, come on.
He's a doctor, right? And he's a dentist, and he's all these different
He
things.
fixed it.
And he's a mechanic, so you can do it, but, Anyway, forget that. Forget I said all of that. We were arrogant, okay? To think that we could easily stop the lower realm dwellers from using starvation tactics against us. And it's like, the difficult part here is that because he's new, a lot of these issues don't reflect bad on him.
Oh, no. This is his first week. He's been here for 1 week.
So if he says, him saying, oh, we were arrogant to think, he's really saying, you were arrogant to think that you could do this.
And
I just got here.
Dude, this guy, he's out about like doing his shit because like he wasn't even in the room. These guys are just sitting down in the room. What are they doing here?
That's what I'm saying. Like he's
Bro,
walking
he's
around. All right,
moving.
Shamrock, you did that. Okay, cool. You're just sitting around, fucking knees, legs crossed, like, yo, guys, what are we gonna do? I don't know. Like, fucking hell, go do something.
Emu, don't go.
He was like, what the fuck? We'll talk about it. But I respect
I love it.
Garling's approach because he's like, yo, what good are we as leaders if we can't even keep our own crew or our own troops fed? We can't feed our people. And then with the whole food stockpile and it being destroyed, I went back. I was like, okay, what was to kind of remind myself of the start of this? This was Sabo's goal. Sabo went to Mary Joa, 3 goals. That was one of them. Destroy the food stockpile. But not only that, it led to rebellion. 7 countries stopped giving heavenly tribute, and they stopped shipping natural resources. And also, revolutionaries around the world are destroying world government cargo ships. So, at this point, you don't have any reserves, right? Natural resources are being taken away. None of your ships are coming back. And the heavenly tribute is no longer coming in from 7 countries. And that was at that time, right? So at this point, they're literally starving them out. And this is due to, of course, Sabo and also Dragon's planning as well with the revolution. And so right now, I really don't know what they can do because also, Sai, going back, you know what else happened?
What happened?
It was like, because of how much was going on and how much they were being attacked, they deployed all the Seraphim. So Dofi, Crocodile, Moria, they sent them all out to try to quell all these issues. Now, here's my question. What if the Seraphim are adding to these problems?
Destroying too much?
Right. Just, what if they're adding to these problems? But right now, currently, because it's kind of implying that Navy HQ is being attacked as well.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Like, we don't really get any context. He's like, oh yeah, even former Navy HQ. Like, okay, did it get attacked? Are they rallying there? Like, what the hell?
When they mentioned deploying the Seraphim, they showed Navy HQ. So I don't know if like something else is going on there as well. But I think the Seraphim are going to be really important to like some of the issues that's going on around the world.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you can't, based on what we saw in Egghead, I don't think you can control these Seraphim. Like, look at Hancock. Like, the personality's still there. So I think we got to really factor that in, how the Seraphim could be playing a role here. And they're just really hamstrung right now. So I got to respect Garling and everything he's doing because this is absolutely needed. But York, at first I was like, yo, why would the Mother Flame make a difference? But it's just that they don't have any resources right now. And so if they can send out a large flying saucer that can just destroy a country that's rebelling against them, it helps, right? It would help a lot.
Yeah.
So I understand why Garling is kind of on York. yeah, it's just they don't have anybody. They have nobody, right? They don't have enough. So the Mother Flame and energy is going to be really important. And York, I mean, I understand why York is hungry. That was literally her role the entire time she was with Vegapunk. But again, Garling is on it. But Garling did bring up bring up the fact that she is connected to the original Vegapunk. So it's just like, hey man, you were a part of the rebellion to begin with, so you're making up at this point. Okay, shut up and do the work. And again, Garland continues, right? And again, he's just piling on. And the Gorosei understand what he's doing. He's like, man, one disaster after another.
You know they hate him sitting in Saint Saturn's seat, by the way.
They're so pissed. They are so pissed, man. And it's like, and it all started after Nika resurfaced. Is that Warkiri saying that?
I think it's Warkiri
Or is it
saying
Garland?
that.
Because it's like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's hard to tell.
I don't know. It probably is Garling. It's like, bro, he's so slick. He's so slick, man. One disaster after another.
You know, somebody
man.
should have said, yeah, after your son, took the devil fruit, by the way. After your son stole it from the who's who. Come on.
I think they don't want to be so aggressive, right?
Yeah.
It's like, because Garling is not being as straightforward. It's kind of passive aggressive, where it's like one disaster after another. It all started after Nika resurfaced, and they're just
before
like,
I started working here.
wait, look at Nosjuro. It's ellipses.
Yeah, he hits him with a ...
He's like, what the fuck? It's like he realizes what's going on. He doesn't even say anything. He said, are we to write this off as mere coincidence, or was all of that inevitable? And it's like, fucking. Anyway, Emu, you should not leave the castle,
Jupiter's
man.
like, moving on. Forget this conversation.
But hey, listen, the thing that cracked me up is, push come to shove, dire straits. He says, let's dispatch Navy admirals to Elbaf instead. He didn't say, yo, let's send some more God Knights to patch this up.
Because they're busy. Hey, my guys, they're working on the food supply, all right? Hear me out. That's a nasty tactic, man. Come on.
He said, let's send some admirals, plural, to Elbaf instead. That would be unprecedented. Multiple admirals?
Would be nuts. Like Kizaru, Green Bull. I
Green
will
Bull
admit,
for sure.
the Nerona reveal, amazing. 10 out of 10. But you gotta admit, 3 admirals coming to Elbaf? I mean, 4 if you include Kainu. That'd be kind of nuts too. Not like a 10 out of 10 thing like with Emu, but it would be like a solid 8.
I think they would send Green Bull and Fuji.
I think they send everybody.
All of the that's too risky.
No, it's too risky, but for the hype, we have to do it.
Oh, that's too much for the. Oh no. It's over.
It's over, but it'd be cool.
It'd be really cool. And we talked about this early Elbaf, how Green Bull would be overpowered in Elbaf.
Yeah, because you would just merge with the Atom Wood, right?
Yeah, Green Bull would be insane in Elbaf. So it would have been fun. I mean, it still could happen. Who knows? But that was a fun thought. But Nosjuro, calmer minds prevailed. Said that won't do. Right? There are other things going on. Which I'm like, okay, Oda is throwing a lot at us at once. I'm like, are admirals going around trying to I guess help the food stockpile or help cargo ships get back to Marijoa? Is that what's happening, or are there other things at play where the admirals have been summoned, right? But he basically saying we can't. The admirals, they're stuck.
They better not be doing desk work. Let me tell you, if we cut over and they're just at the desk,
if Akaino's at his desk, I'd be really pissed.
That'd be awful,
really
dude.
Pissed. I'm not gonna lie. At this point, Kong, Sengoku, Suru, it is all hands on deck.
To be fair, Sengoku and Suru are retired, so they don't have to do anything. And they're on the move. They're on the move already.
As long as they're on the move doing something. Okay, my thing is like, because they're advisors essentially, right? But my thing is, go advise. It's all hands on deck. You have that special advisory role, go advise. I was about to say guard, but damn.
Yeah, what is Garb
Momosagi.
doing actually? Yo, get
Garb,
something
where
to get
are
Garb over here.
you?
Come on.
Momosagi Shaton, right? Like everybody that's somebody, you should be out there just trying to quell these things. But again, all the cargo ships around the world are being attacked. It is spectacular. One of my favorite parts of the chapter is War Curie standing up and saying, "Oh well,
That's
I guess
so
it is
funny,
up
dude.
to us." I'm
That
like,
is
sit
so
your ass
funny.
down.
I was
What-
laughing. Okay, what would be more exciting? Sending the Gorosei to Elbaf or sending all the admirals to Elbaf?
I don't think it's close.
It's not even close, dude. It's
Not even
close.
I think honestly, it's a competition between the Gorosei or all the top vice admirals.
Okay, top vice admirals who? Shoton, Momosagi, and that's
Shaton,
it?
Momosagi,
Yeah, that's it.
Momonga, Doberman.
Inagumo, Onigumo, whatever his name is, the spider guy.
Yeah, Onigumo, right?
You know, I will admit,
Strawberry.
hey. The vice admirals at Egghead, they wanted to go to Elbaf. They had that dog in them. Remember that? They said, yo, Saturn, let us try once more. Let us follow them. Dude, they should have
Wasn't
came.
one of them like a dog? Tosa? Was it Tosa?
Yeah, Tosa.
Ah!
Hey. Frankie almost died.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's
Frankie
not what I
almost
saw.
died, man.
I don't know. Can we make sure Tosa's alive? Let's make sure. Let's make sure Tosa
he's
made it
fine.
out. 'Cause Frankie
Last scene,
whooped his
okay.
ass. But I thought that was hilarious. Walkiri got up and then Emu said politely, sit your dumb ass down, okay? This is not coincidence. Arrogance, idleness, negligence, pride. We got to put all that aside right now. All that has to get thrown out the window. This is serious, boys. And, you know, I thought this was really good for Emu. Accountability. Right? It's realizing, okay, it's time. Enough
Also,
of this shit.
I love that they have like a back and forth too. Like the Gorosei aren't, they're afraid to speak their mind, but they don't mind like voicing their opinion, right? Like, oh yeah, like let me try to talk to Emu real quick.
I think they're looking at it as it's in Emu's best interest. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, why not? What's funny though is Emu doesn't ever really respond to them.
He's just
It's
listening.
almost like he just talks around them.
He's introverted, man. He's introverted, all right? Leave him alone.
Like he doesn't really answer questions, you know? It's just like, yeah, it's close by, whatever. You know, it's like he's like, yeah, you guys are here, and I think they advise him, but I think he just generally does what he wants for the most part. But I don't know, Emu seems to have a pulse on what's going on right now because he's saying, nah, this was inevitable. This was inevitable. And of course Rocks pops up. And I like the sequence of events that showed up. And I'm like, okay, these events, are these the moments in which Emu felt like, is this when he first realized these characters or, you know, recognized them? Because we had Luffy and Marineford.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He said, who is that guy that Whitebeard's protecting? Monkey D. Luffy?
Right.
What the?
Right? So it's just these moments that happen. I think these might be the moments where he recognized what was happening. So you know what's crazy? Now that I'm thinking about it, more than likely, Teach was made a warlord and Emu didn't know. Right? And so
Yeah.
Teach shows up at Marineford. Emu's like, who the fuck is this guy? Oh, he's former warlord. Warlord when? Oh, he was a warlord for like a day. Then he broke it and fell down and
And then it's funny because like he immediately made the Davy Jones connection. It's like, oh my god, it's one of them, huh?
Yep.
There he is.
Immediately. You know, somebody said something I thought it was interesting. They said, when I look at Rocks, I don't see Blackbeard anymore.
Yeah, he really became his own guy, huh?
He became his own guy, which I think is spectacular.
That is
I don't
good.
see Blackbeard anymore. I see Rocks, right? And so I think Emu just recognizing all these different moments, and something I had kind of thought about. I'm like, how many of these moments could Emu has had realistically stopped? How many could he stop?
It sounds like he could have stopped everything. It sounds like he could have like intervened, maybe stopped him earlier. But it's like what he says, right?
But
Like, yo, like this was all inevitable. Like this was all set in motion a
exactly,
long time ago. Like there's no avoiding it.
exactly. I think it's what like the domino that fell.
Yeah.
All these, because how do you stop Roger's speech? Right? You didn't know the impact that was going to happen. You thought it was going to have the adverse effect. You paraded him out there to stop pirates from becoming pirates. Right? You can't stop that. And then Neptune having a Sea King controlling daughter, Shanks stealing the devil fruit, right? Harold flipping, Loki having a son that's an ancient giant and can wield Ragnir, Whitebeard protecting the son of the revolutionary and him escaping, Davy Jones's Rox's son popping up and eating 2 devil fruits. Lily, who's more than Vivi, who's more than likely the reincarnation of Lily in some way. Joy Boy and Davy Jones existing again in the same plane, right? It's like okay. I think Emu like thought back to all these moments and is like, this is no.
This is crazy.
I couldn't stop this. This is insane. This is insane. And so he says it was all set in motion long ago, and he's not wrong. Because when you think about it, Sai, this was set in motion 900 years prior. Because something that's not talked about enough is Toki. Like, literally, we would not be here without Toki and Toki's sacrifice. And Toki coming from the past to the future and basically sending all these, and basically using her powers to kind of line things up. So all this started years ago. And not only with Toki, poneglyphs.
With Lily, yeah.
Right? Lily, it's all these. And so, like, I think Emu sat back and said, all right, I have to control the controllables. So you know what? I'm going to get up off my ass and I'm going to go and take out the 2 threats that we have that could possibly ruin things for me. I know Mr. Davy Jones is out there, but let me get rid of Nika and Nidhogg, and then we go from there. So I respect it.
I do.
I respect it a lot.
I think it's perfect. And,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, they have the power to do it. There's just, you know, they just can't leave the Holy Land for too long from what we see in this chapter. There is a downside.
Garling is saying the quiet part out loud that we've been saying about the world government. Lazy.
Lazy
Just
guys.
Careless.
Jesus, man.
It's just, you see, because I mean, we've seen
I am
Luffy
so glad that everybody's hopping on the Garling train. Finally, man. I've been waiting for this. Where are you guys
he's in
been?
a role that he's in a role that works. All right. I don't think God Valley and him being the hero of this, but him being in this role, advisory, you know, kind of whipping people into shape, it works.
He's like a better version of Judge.
Who Judge? Oh man,
Top
I
5
don't
in the
hate
verse
Judge.
over there.
Just disappointed. Yeah, Judge top 5.
Just
really
top
disappointed
5.
at Judge, man. Just really disappointed in that character. Just ugh. But
The hero of whole cake is what they call him.
yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah,
That's
what
they say in the seducing woods.
Yep. And it doesn't leave the woods either.
Nope, stays right there forever. I'm about to say Clapper's still cracking somewhere, but somehow it works. The Holy Land shall be left in all thine hands. He was like, I'm going. Like, I'm going. Great Emu, if you go to the surface realm. I like Garling stepping in too. Like, shut up, man. You
We
can't stop
it, man. This is our boss.
You let him go.
Yeah, let him do what he wants
And
to do.
Mars, what's up with Mars? Does he think he's next? He just looks,
Dude, he's actually shaking, huh? He's
like,
shaking
what's
and
up with
sweating in the
him?
panel.
Bro, I think
Maybe
a
it's
lot of them-
reverence.
it's reverence, but it's also, bro.
You don't
Let's
want
say
God to die.
you're in control of sweeping the kitchen at work. all of a sudden your boss is like, you know what? I'm gonna sweep the kitchen.
Hand me the broom.
You're like, wait, why?
Give me the broom. Hand it over.
I'm like, I can do this. No, I can sweep.
Boss.
I can sweep. No, let me sweep. And you're just watching your boss sweep the kitchen. You're like, fuck, I'm fucked, aren't I? Yeah, I'm
And then
fucked.
no, he like turns over the oven and it's like a spot you didn't even see. You're like, fuck.
Oh,
God.
no, and then you're sitting down. He comes to the kitchen. You're like, oh yeah, I'm about to sweep. He's like, no, this isn't about that. I'll do it myself. You're like, yeah,
That's why you
time
need a
is up.
kitchen manager.
All
just
these are
sweep
like
it.
different employees. Like all the five, just different employees. Where Garling is like, fuck it, let him do it. Mars is like, but. And then
Hey.
Vorq's trying to explain himself. And this juror's like, hey man, if you want to do it, let him do it.
Here's the thing, man. I said it before, I'll say it again. I would love it if we had a spin-off series of just the Gorosei and Celestial Dragons hanging out. I think it would
I
make a
wanna see what they
really
do
good
all
slice
day.
of life.
I need an episode by Megumi Shitani of a life, day in the life of I want to follow Mars now.
Yeah,
That's what I wanna follow.
he looks so paranoid. Like, oh god, Imu, no.
Just for a day. Just for one day.
We
Let's
get
just
his inner
follow him for a day.
monologue too, where he's like, "Oh, like
That's
I wonder
it.
how Arcadi's doing today. I wonder
Like, do they
what
have
Saturn would
lockers?
do if he was here."
Do they have lockers? Do they have homes? Are they married? Do they have kids?
Surely, right? I mean, the thing is, we know that Summers and Jupiter are related. Like, there's got to be kids somewhere.
I would like to see, like, after they leave Emu, it's like, oh my fucking god, this guy.
Oh wait, no.
Man.
What if they defy expectations and they actually have bunk beds together, all the Gorosei?
That'd be sick.
Just
That's what I'm saying. They have
bunk
like
beds.
it's like a locker.
Yeah.
And they can't leave Emu's side for too long. They have like conjugal visits.
They have like a little swimming pool too.
The waiting pool. It's just like what lives are you guys living? And also Emu. Do you just walk around the Pangea Castle all day?
That'd be so boring. Like, no
For
slaves
900
either,
years.
right? Like, we've never seen these guys with slaves, so they're just like sitting here with no entertainment.
We've seen like I think hand servants come every now and again, but in general, like, is that all you're doing all day, playing with the butterflies, looking at posters?
Thinking of Lily, man. He's mourning her, dude.
Sorry, I
900
feel like
years of
I'm
missing
losing my
a girl.
mind.
Come on.
I'm losing my mind thinking of this. That this is all Emu does all day in black in the sun.
How about this? He has a snail that goes through memories or recordings. He listens to Lily's voice every day. That's all he does on repeat.
He just sits in the movie room, just like
Yep. Yeah, just watching the
Lily.
memories. Lily.
it's just Jesus, man. What life is this? It
Kinda
just feels so
depressing.
terrible.
And he's king. This is king, man. Come on.
Ugh. And you can't even sit on the throne in front of people too.
You gotta
Like
hide in
people
the
running in, you gotta
shadows,
get up.
man.
Oh shit, I can't. All right. It is crazy. But Emu leaves, gets into the circle. We then go to Elbaf. We go back to the New World in Elbaf.
Everybody's
Elbaf New
favorite
World, rather.
place.
And a lot of random things happening. We see one of your favorite guys,
Sami?
Mr. Summers.
Saint Sami, dude.
They're like, yo, like he put himself back together again.
He's like a magnet.
Right? It's like a magnet. Like, this is crazy. And it is confirmed we have a steel heart, Sai. I think this is overall good because this confirms something really big.
What is it confirmed?
Steel heart.
Oh, for Eustace Captain Kidd. Yeah, I see where you're going.
Not only kid. Steel heart.
Law.
Kid and Law, baby.
I don't know how Oda did it, but he made Kid and Law very relevant. Deadass out of nowhere. Like, just 1 minute they're not relevant. The next minute, holy crap, I can't wait till
He
Kid
cleaned
and
it
Law
up.
come back. That's
I
funny.
thought one of the worst things, we talked about it, we're like, why is a Conqueror's Hockey the only way to stop the God Knights? That is just severely limiting the pool of people that can actually impact the war. Oda went back, was like, you know what? You might be right. Steelheart. You beat him enough, a steel heart appears. If anybody can find a heart, I know Law can. If anybody can deal with some metal, I know Kid can. So I think this, again, it thrusts him right back into relevance. It makes the Revolutionary versus the God Knights very plausible, more than likely the case. Lindbergh gets to shine. Ahiru gets to shine. That's what's happening, Sai.
Stop it. No, it's not happening.
It's happening.
It's not happening.
Yo, the big battle is going to be Ahiru versus Summers.
That would be just an absolute nightmare.
Uh,
You wouldn't see me that week. You'd be like, hey, Sai, you ready to talk about the chapter? And I'm just going to dead silence, dude. Dead silence.
Also, Summers says he's not going to forget Zoro, and killing him is saying he's not going to forget Sanji.
Grudges.
Grudge match. But also, a little bounty bump.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're
Bump for the
rich.
boys.
They'd be like, hey, I really hate Zoro. I'll toss in an extra billion. I'll pay. The Shepherd
little
family's going
bounty
to foot the
bump.
bill.
But here's the thing. We got to do something for our fireman side. What are we going to do?
Nothing.
How are we going to get our fireman a new bounty?
I don't think he needs a new bounty.
Yo, why you hating on my boy, man? Why you hating on my boy?
I tuned into your video. You called Jinbei the Indian of the Straw Hats.
I was reading the chat.
saw it. I saw your video.
I was reading the chat.
You're reading the chat. Oh, yeah. Blame the chat, huh?
Yeah, I was reading the chat. It was just right in front of me. So that somebody called him a blue whale Indian. And
then you called him Parvision.
No, well, here's what happened. Somebody called him the blue whale Indian, and they asked me, like, yo, why do I hate Indians? I'm like, yo, my best friend is Indian.
It's Par.
Exactly. So I was like, yeah. Like, why would I?
That's fair, yeah. We love
I
Par.
don't hate Indians. Love Indians.
All right, okay.
So I expect a little bump
chatter.
here. Yeah, it was
Gotcha.
just
Okay.
it's a little Ritter.
You're free.
So, the school got frozen. I like how they explain it, too, saying the thermal energy was absorbed. Where it's basically like a very powerful AC. Which is insane, too, with how quickly it happened.
Instantaneous.
Bro, the potential of, like, this shit is... I think... Well, with ice being mentioned... What if you take one of the ODCs to Punk Hazard? Right? Because something Loki talks about is that Ragnar can thaw out the ice.
So thaw out the ice and get rid of the fire. Turn Punk Hazard back to normal.
And then free those giants.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Free those ancient giants. So I think that's probably because I don't think Loki goes to Straw Hats after this.
I don't think so
either. I think he's on a mission. I think he goes back to Punk Hazard. Who travels with Loki though? Because I don't think he's going to be by himself. Who do we think?
I mean, we still got to figure out like where those giants that left with him initially are. We also have like his human crew that were with him in the woods. He has like a whole ass gang of like stinky, smelly people.
Yeah, those people definitely going to go with him. I think somebody else goes as well. Maybe Vegapunk?
I don't think so. Lilith talked about wanting to open a lab here, and she went to go get her immigration papers with Bonnie. So I think Bonnie and Lilith stay here.
But here's a crazy thought.
Yeah.
What if we get a new satellite?
Oh, yeah.
Vegapunk's like, you know what? I think we need the satellites back and recreate Shaka or something. But I think the satellites are coming back for sure. For sure, the satellites are coming back. But now the vibe changed. Oda did real well with just the tone. Everybody's chilling, literally. And boom. A big black streak of lightning, black blob just permeates Elbaf. And I think just the scale of it, we can't imagine it or picture it because I think we're looking at it from a normal perspective. We have to look at it as like, this is Elbaf. So everything is larger. and this is much larger than everything else. So this is like a completely different level than Saturn when he pulled up in Egghead. Just the sheer okay, to put it into perspective, we saw Loki in the castle. We saw how big this was. Look at the magic circle.
Massive.
Look
like,
at this circle.
Possibly the size of Nidhogg.
It's crazy. And so I think that was incredible, but I think what's even more just, oh my gosh, is the music.
Dude, we were joking about that. We called it the drums, guitars of oppression.
Yeah.
It's here.
Yeah.
I was losing my mind.
I love it because it's just a crazy contrast to Nika's jovial.
Yeah, jovial is what I would call it.
Now, what I want is to see somebody dancing to this. To the
dude, Sommer's Killingham and Gunko, they're gonna be dancing to the beat. It's gonna level them up. Just wait.
Like they got the Nika dance. What's the emu dance? You know, what are we hitting? We moonwalking? What's going on?
Oh,
I want to see what's going on.
Maybe
here.
they break dance a little bit.
Yeah, you know, a little dance off. But emu shows up. Well, hits the castle. Everybody's like, yo, it's Conqueror's hockey. Knocked out Colin. He's like, yo, what is going on? Luffy's still, of course, still trying to recover. And we see Emu in the castle, and immediately Oda lets us know, hey, this is not the real thing, okay? Emu's hurt, okay? He's hurt. There are restrictions. He doesn't go outside a lot. He's allergic to the grass. And Emu just immediately lets the wings out. Do you think it hurts suppressing the wings for that long? Or how often do you think Emu does this with the wings?
You know, maybe there's a world where Emu actually just flies around Pangaea Castle. He does this daily.
And they think it's like a regular bird?
Yeah. Like, oh, man. Like, maybe that's like a rumor amongst the Celestial Dragons. Like, hey, did you see that thing tonight? Like, it was flying around again?
It's flying. It's insane. If I'm Emu, bro, and I know I'm like, I'm basically grounded. I can't leave the castle. I'd be like Pablo Escobar, man.
Wait, which aspect of Pablo Escobar? The one where he's like sitting on the swing set alone by himself, or the part where like he has an underground tunnel?
The part where he built a prison for himself and had a tennis court.
Yeah.
He had everything that to his liking.
Love Narcos.
In this prison. Just like make it fun. I'd have my own wing. It would stretch for miles. I'd just fly in there. You know, I'd have a nice theater set. I'd have everything I need here. But, you know, it's crazy. Emu, what I didn't realize what happened to the castle. Did Emu just transform and the castle got destroyed?
It looks like it.
Looks like he popped out, right? Like he transformed and the castle got destroyed.
It was like an explosion.
And I think what's key here is that we had a battle to the death in this castle. And this didn't happen.
Oh, that is true, huh? Yeah, Scopper Gabon, Luffy, Zoro, Harold, Scopper,
Loki.
Shanks, Loki.
And this didn't happen.
The castle's fine, man.
So, yeah. We're just dealing with something different right now. And then we see the designs. I mean, it's hard not to place the top one in One Piece. It's just so unique. The hair, the horns, the aura, the pose, the
skin
weapon,
color,
the clouds, the eyes. It just screams king. I
demon,
love it, man.
devil.
On top.
Yeah,
Apex.
on top of the pyramid, man. Like it's just so
Paragon.
amazing. I mean, dude, yeah, the eyes on the Hagoromo, like that's just icing on the cake.
The the mark, the emblem on the cape,
Yeah, the Mark of the Abyss. It's like
mark of the
Oda took
abyss,
everything that he thought was cool from like
and
other
just
animes. And he's like, yo, this
I
is
put
it
it
right
in one
here.
character.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
character done.
I think the weapon is so dope. Somebody said that this weapon is what Emu beat the brakes off of Nika. That's his old shield and that's his old spear or whatever he had, or sword. Emu just took it from him. I think it's just the because at first I was like, is he just really short? But he's posing like Itachi on
Yeah, it
top of
looks like he's about to
the.
slaughter everybody, huh? The entire clan.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, also I think he can spin it where like he's bleeding. We're assuming it's blood, or he's throwing up because of just how disgusted he is, and he has to breathe the same air as these people. He's just like terrible. But Emu, he's here. He is one of the first 20. And all right, guys, another thing. There are a lot of people that read this as one of the first 20 abilities, the Devil's Fruit. And I had speculated back in the day, me and the guys in the stream, we had speculated back in the day about origin fruits. And like, who would have origin fruits and what would the origin fruits be? This is not what it means. I think it's just acknowledging Emu is like one of the first 20 to create the world government. And then it's saying his ability is Devil's Fruit. You know, not the devil know me. Devil's Fruit. What did that mean to you, Sai?
Yeah, so I think he has the original fruit. And it's funny, like I didn't read it all as like one big thing at first. And then I heard people mention, I was like, well, yo, where are they getting this idea from? And then I went back, I was like, oh, I could see it now. But yeah, I separated every line. I do think he has like the OG devil fruit. Maybe all the devil fruits come from him, or he ate the first one, then all the other ones started spawning afterwards. But I mean, the way it's worded, it makes it feel like the other 20 creators do have other abilities. Not like a, you know, one of the 20 devil fruits or something like that, but just different abilities in general.
They're special as well.
Yeah.
Like I said, if it's found out that all 20 have, you know, the self-titled origin fruits, I think that'd be amazing because it kind of sets up like, okay, this is who we have to deal with, but there are 19 others that, you know, maybe their family has inherited these fruits or powers, and this is something else we have to overcome. So I thought just trying to wrap your head around Devil's Fruit is crazy because if it is the OG fruit, I mean, it leaves so much open for speculation when it comes to that. So I don't know what to say. It's just a lot. It's a lot, and I'm trying to kind of contain myself and wait for more information. But I'm just throwing a speculation out there, man. Devil's fruit, but also the different thing is when he grants powers, they're not affected by the sea, right? So, do you think Emu is affected by the sea?
It's hard to tell because he's so special, because he's like, you know, the devil's fruit.
Yeah.
He could be the one guy that isn't a weakness for. The one devil fruit user that can swim. Like, because he's such a one of scenario, anything's possible.
But the thing is, here's a crazy thought. What if he's not the OG devil fruit? His ability, his powers is just the devil's fruit. So it's not that he has a devil fruit, it's that his powers essentially are if somebody had the devil know me.
Yeah.
So essentially it's not a devil fruit. He might be like a crazy thought, the original deity that a devil fruit was based off of.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny because you say that. I kind of meld that into like one idea when I say like original devil fruit too. Like, yeah, he is literally the devil.
So like if you ever go back and get a flashback to Nika or something, it's like that's like OG Nika that the
Yeah.
fruit is based off of that has the powers of Nika, but it doesn't have the limitations of like, oh, it's a devil fruit and the seeds affecting it and all that. This is just the devil,
Yeah.
right? And that's the power. So we'll see once we get some more clarification and more things come out. I I do have a crack theory, Sai.
What is it?
I don't think Luffy and Loki can beat him right now.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Fair. Fair. Fair.
I think somebody else shows up to help them.
Who is that though? I've seen like pretty much every thought under the sun, and it's like I don't know who I lean towards the most. Like it's tough because
Akagami.
like you know Elbaf, since not a lot of time has passed, not a lot of people in the outside world know that Emu's here.
You know who could know though?
Who?
Akagami.
Shanks?
Shanks.
I don't know, man. Shanks just left Elbaf though.
That's I think the crazy thought I've been having is that Shanks has been baiting Emu.
He's been waiting for this.
The whole point was to get him away from Mary Joa. Taking Loki back to Elbaf. It's like, no, it's not time for you to leave.
That
Elbaf
would be
yet.
crazy
You
if
gotta
that
wait
was
here.
bait. Yeah, yeah. Loki was bait the entire time. He's like, one day Emu's gonna show up and I'm gonna be
But
here.
also Luffy.
Yeah.
Also Luffy's bait. You know, we're just like, that's the bet. That's the bet that's gonna work out. And then you think about the time he starts making his move, and it's like, yo, we're gonna be able to meet soon. He feels like something is coming. The time is coming. If Shanks shows up now, what it does, it also cuts time in half, in my opinion, because then we don't have to have a whole entire saga where we're now going to meet Shanks, right? What happens now is not only the wrap up for Elbaf, we have the Shanks and Luffy moment. We have the planning for the next steps on how to defeat Emu, where we go from here. All that culminates in the perfect place in Elbaf, which Shanks' territory. Scopper's here. It's just we could have a Usopp and Yasop moment. It all happens right here in Elbaf. It's a great culmination, you know?
Yeah.
And how would Shanks get tipped off? I mean, Shamrock doesn't hate his brother, man.
You think Shamrock tells him? I don't know, dude. That's tough.
Do you think they
Shamrock,
talk?
I think they talk. I think they talk.
I think they
but
talk.
I
I
don't
think
know
they
how
talk.
friendly it is though. And the thing
I
is,
don't think it's
Shamrock,
unfriendly.
I don't think it's unfriendly, but
Yeah.
Shamrock was like, yo, let's play a game here in Elbaf. Let's F up these kids.
Well,
Let's beat up the giants. So what do you really tip Shanks off and be like, hey, you know, the great one's going, like, you might want to save Elbaf while you can. Like, that'd be
No,
kind
I
of a
don't think
crazy
it-
switch up.
I don't think the tip happens like that. I think they're like playing Smash or something, right? Like they have a
Okay.
designated day to play Smash, and Shanks set it up where they're going to play Smash. He's just trying to get a tell. And Shamrock is like, oh shit, I gotta go. He's like, why? Something major just happened. I just gotta go. He doesn't really tell him. Shanks is like, what the fuck is going on? No, the Shanks showing up is crack theory, but I just don't think this. Luffy's still not in Gear 5.
Hey, dude, he's tired, man. He worked hard.
Loki's still hurt from Shamrock. If they compete with Emu, it just feels weird. And also, Emu's here to rescue Gunko, and Summer isn't killing him.
He's here for his
Yeah.
boys.
He's here for his boys, but also he's here for his boys because it hurts him if they get hurt.
Yeah, he's here
They
for the
die.
boys and he's here for the get back too.
Yeah.
Emu's not losing,
So-
man. Emu's gonna look
He's
so
not losing.
fantastic.
It's obviously a time limit, right? Where he has to leave and he's gonna have to go away before he wants to. But I think it's gonna set the stage. It's gonna set the scene for us to say, I don't think we're ready yet. We still have a ways to go to overcome something like this. And I think once we get back, I think Sommers is gonna be stronger. I think Killingham is gonna be stronger. But I think even them, we're looking at them like, I don't really know how strong they are. So everything is kind of vague. Only thing that will not be vague is how strong Emu is. And so,
Yeah, off design alone, everybody's like, yo, he's gonna cook.
And so it's like if Shanks shows up or another party, Dragon, I don't know. People have been speculating a bunch of different characters. It then makes it feasible that he wins and beats Loki and Luffy, and then he still doesn't kill him. Because if he gets to the point where he beats both of them, and he's like at their neck, and he's like, "Ugh, you're lucky I have to go." It's gonna feel like bullshit.
Yeah.
Amazing chapter.
Amazing chapter, dude.
Amazing chapter. What does he do next, Sai? What happens?
Emu wins.
How long is he here?
3 chapters max. I say 3 chapters max, and then he gets out of here. I think he'll hit that time limit, and he's gonna have to go.
I say this, Oda. You gotta deliver. Oda,
Oda, please, I need this.
Don't waste this character.
Oda,
right?
please.
No clash piece.
Dude, no way. Yeah, no clash piece. No, Niflheim done. No booming Don Gatling done. No. We need more.
No
we
equal
need...
man, right? No equal man.
Would you rather? Okay, here's. Would you rather take clash piece like that, or would you rather have the King Harold montage where you don't see anything happening? You just see sparks. You see shadows doing this.
Give me clash piece.
Clash piece over that, yeah.
Give me clash piece for sure.
Clash piece over the montage of the shadows.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was so
anytime.
bad.
Dude, that was crazy.
I hated that. So give me clash piece. I think we're gonna get something really good.
I have an idea.
Something really good.
Bring in the Kagurabachi author and tell him to do the fight.
They're gonna fucking yo, people hate when you recommend Oda have somebody else draw or care about it. Listen,
I mean, they're friends,
I don't think he has somebody
man.
else
They know
draw.
each other. They work in the same building.
What about he brings in what about he bringing Watsuki?
Hey, guys, I got my best friend Watsuki to draw the Nerona, Emu, Luffy, Loki fight. I know everybody wanted more to him, right?
Yeah, my
Jesus.
sensei.
God.
Yeah, I would have
Watsuki Sensei's here in the building, boys.
Oh God! It's like, well, he did a lot of great fights in Rurouni Kenshin. Yeah, no, I think personally, I think Oda's gonna cook. I think it's gonna be amazing.
I think so too. I want to believe. I want to believe in a great Oda fight in 2026.
Fight. I think it's just gonna be a really, really spirited exchanges.
People are saying this could be Armada versus the Shinobi Alliance, where he runs up on 50,000. What? You don't think that's possible?
Okay. I think the difference is at that time, all the top people in the world were there. You know what I mean?
No. No, not the whole Madara fight, but more so just the beginning, where he runs into the crowd of fodder.
Or runs into the fodder?
Yeah. The iconic scene.
Ian was gonna walk through everybody except maybe 3 people. Loki, Luffy, Zoro. Nah, I think Zoro gets folded. I think somebody pointed out that Zoro might be the closest to Emu right now.
He is. Yeah, because he's at the village. He's the closest to Emu.
So
and Chopper. Chopper's there too. Don't forget.
Oh God. What if Chopper slaps him back to Mary Joa?
Emu should know what Chopper is. Emu should 1000% know what the hell Chopper is doing.
I think I want Emu just walking through. I want it to be like Dio at the end of part 3.
I want Emu to just walk around and puts everybody to sleep. Literally not even fighting, just done, you're done, you're done, you're done. And then he has to fight Luffy, Loki, Zoro, Sanji, all them. But I think a majority of giants, the minute they walk into Emu's presence, it's done.
You know, one an awakening that I love. I mean, it's old. It's an older movie, but when it happened, I was just so hype.
What was it?
The Matrix.
With Neo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
where he just awoken, huh? And so I just want Emu to look great because obviously he's endgame, but I do also think this might confirm for me that Blackbeard is the final villain.
Yeah, I mean, the way I see it, I feel like Luffy and Blackbeard will work together to beat Emu, and then Blackbeard is after. It's like people hate when I bring up Naruto sometimes, but it's like Naruto. When you ask people who the final villain of Naruto is, they generally say it's Kaguya or they say it's Madara. But realistically, Sasuke is the final villain. He's the final fight. That's how I see Blackbeard.
Right.
Like, Emu is going to be like the big bad boss that everybody's fighting. And then after that, we calm down and then we fight Blackbeard.
You know, people been saying
What's up?
there's gonna be a Sendai colony
Oh?
for the final war, which is Emu versus Luffy versus Blackbeard. I was like, that's fun in theory.
It's fun in theory.
It's just a different show.
Yeah, comparing JJK to One Piece, that's not. It's tough, man.
No. And I love Sendai Colony. I mean, the episode is currently rated 9.9.
Again, I wish that One Piece had a fight like that. I just don't know, man.
I want to say I watched it like 5 times now.
I've watched it 3. I need to watch it again. I'm actually thinking about rewatching like the entirety of JJK.
Oh. I watched that episode 5 times now. I can't get enough of it. It is so good. But basically, a new season of shows at this point. A bunch of new season, new shows. Freedom is done. Sentence to Be a Hero is done. JJK, the core is done. One Piece returns.
Return Sunday. It's very soon. Well, technically already out then. But yeah.
Somebody sent me a lineup, and it is confirmed.
Oh?
New sound.
Yeah, I saw
effects.
that. New sound effect designer. Oh, thank God. People were coping in some of our videos. They were like, oh, like what's wrong with One Piece sound effects? I love sounds from 1999.
I mentioned before, I was watching Dragon Ball, and I heard sounds in Dragon Ball, not even Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, that I'm hearing in One Piece. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Dude, makes no sense. Why are we doing this, man?
I'm really happy that this is a thing. The quality is going to take a huge jump. And even if they didn't change anything about the schedule and they changed the sound design or the sound effects guy, it was going to be different. It's going to be completely different. I remember one time O'Hara did this thing where he recreated a One Piece scene and he changed the sound design. And he had some people that were like, oh my God, this is amazing. And of course, you had people that are like, oh my God, this is trash. Like, why would you touch
I've seen
One
that.
Piece?
Like,
It
you
is
ruined
perfect.
the scene. You're ruining Toei's artistic vision. And it's like, bro, you know that Toei animators also don't like the sound. Like, there's a reason that they got rid of the guy, right? You know that animators who work on the anime are like, yo, this is dog water.
Yeah. And some that can't say it, but that's how they feel.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited for the next chapter. We're on break next week, but I think that gives us enough time to let us process things. But a lot of great stuff. Sai, any last thoughts?
Any last thoughts? I say that be aware. Next chapter, you are going to see the God Knights power the fuck up.
Do you, so like, when, let's say if you're a villain
Yeah.
and you have like a monologue, are you telling them, be aware of my dragon, or are you telling them, beware of my dragon?
Beware my dragon.
Okay. I think be aware could work too.
Yeah, they could both work. I think people get the gist of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This chapter, guys, give me your thoughts. I haven't stopped thinking about the chapter since it came out.
It kept me awake at night.
Haven't slept.
Me neither.
Yeah, I keep thinking. What if Eden loses here, bro?
Stop, dude. I saw somebody say that. I saw somebody say this. I held a poll. I said, hey guys, what difficulty will, Emu beat Elbaf? Man, some people, not a lot. Some people said extreme diff.
Come on.
They're like, yo, Emu barely wins. I was like, bro, stop, man.
Why do we want that?
I saw somebody say that Emu dies on Elbaf and Blackbeard kills him. I'm like, bro, this is.
If this was a different show,
started, man.
If this was a different show, I could see like Elbaf being the final place where a lot of the major battles go down. This is One Piece, yo. Emu is going back home. Okay, Emu's going back home.
Fine.
He's gonna be fine. Now, when he leaves, he's gonna be like,
yeah.
But
they'll have the coughs, but that's it.
I think he might not even let them see him cough. Might be one of those things where he feels that he just leaves, and then as soon as he gets back, he's keeled over, and then Great Emu Sama.
Yeah,
don't touch me.
Out of me. No. Emu falls over. Gunko catches him, saying, "My lord," and it turns into a romance.
And then he can be looking up. He's like, Lily,
is that you? Jesus. It'd be kind of sweet.
Yeah, trying to turn this into a love story.
Hey,
Oda, don't make me be.
It's gonna be a love story, man.
900 years for a love story.
Yeah, he waited 900 years for Lily, and now he's dating Lily's like great descendant.
That's not sick at all. But we gotta have wait.
It depends.
I think we do. Well,
it's a weird one. But it depends.
You like Seven Deadly Sins?
I do not like Seven Deadly Sins. How dare you say that to me? How dare you say it? It's one of the worst things you ever said to me, actually.
I thought you liked that show.
No, I don't even like the games.
You talk about Meliodas all the time.
Yeah. Oh, do I now? Yeah. Of course. Bring up every chance I get.
Every chance you get. You say you get. You're getting the Meliodas tat on the left side of your face.
Tomorrow, actually, believe it or not.
Oh man.
Jeez.
Well, my guy's Escanor,
I didn't like a single character in that show. I dropped it pretty fast.
You didn't like Well, you probably didn't meet Escanor.
I've seen clips, but I know who they are.
Escanor. Yeah. Escanor is amazing. I think it kind of got ridiculous when like they would have like the most amazing fights and it'd be little to no damage. Because you had people that were immortal. It was just like, but it really went down in season 2. They started doing power levels and shit. It was just all right. But yeah, Seven Deadly Sins.
Make sure to check out and play the games.
I don't play. I try to actively avoid anime games because it's just cheap.
Your
slop.
favorite anime has a video game too, Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact.
Have not. I didn't even go to the download page.
Don't do it. That game actually flopped so hard. It is not worth picking it up right now because nobody's playing it.
I think when you try to make a game out of a show that's currently not going on.
Oh. So it's a multiplayer online fighting game, and I looked it up. Guess how many people are playing the game right now?
14.
Lower.
6.
Lower.
No way.
Yeah. Yep. I'm looking
at
it right now.
Download it.
Steam DB says that 3 people in the entirety of Steam are playing Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact. Imagine waiting for a lobby. You're the 3rd player. You're like waiting, queuing up 30, 40 minutes. Like, any minute now, somebody's going to pop on and play with me, huh? Come on.
Jesus. But the 3rd person is somebody that fell asleep and left their game on.
Yeah.
That's sick.
It's
oh my
nasty.
God.
They gotta stop making these doo-doo anime games, man. They gotta lock in.
It's just cheap slop. They just copy paste. It's like, oh, let's just put a different skin of a character and they're gonna love it. I think they kept making them because initially they were doing really well. and anime fans are just gobble them up. I think anime fans are getting smarter. Where
sick.
they're like, it's gonna feel just like, I think My Hero had a game like that, right? And JJK had a game like that, and like it's the same thing. It's the same feel.
The
And so,
JJK game was so bad that they canceled 8 other anime games that were upcoming, and they fired a lot of their staff, or they let them go. I guess is
I'm
a better way
assuming
to put it.
the staff, what they would do, they're like, all right, let's just do what works. Let's just, same old Storm 4, let's just replicate it.
Even that, like, it's not really selling any well. Like the Hunter x Hunter Net Impact, people might say, "Oh, it's been out for a while." It peaked all-time player cap at 270. Guys, no, they're all fired, man. Those guys, that studio's under, man.
It's over.
Anybody who touched that game, they got cooked.
It's over it. Guys, let us know how you feel about it. Like the video, subscribe, check out side link in the description down below. Please give us your thoughts on the chapter. I know you will. I know you can't contain yourself. Like, subscribe. We catch you guys in the next one.